224-5422. AMP2.tv, the first and only internet television network that's truly plugged in. 866-224-5422. That's AMP, the number 2.tv.
Talk here. Talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Hi, I'm Alicia Curry, and I'm here to influence, educate, inspire, and entertain you with Audacious Confidence. Audacious Confidence is the unshakable belief in yourself that's so bold and so daring that you live your life without limits or restrictions. So join me on my show, Unleash Your Audacious Confidence, so we can discover the unknown you. Call in to join the conversation at 888-565-1470. Let's get started. Ladies, are you tired of working so hard and feeling guilty when it comes to putting your needs first? Feel like you give away a piece of yourself to everyone else, and at the end of the day, you're overworked, overwhelmed, stressed, and exhausted? We're so excited to announce the I Am Complete Women's Club 22-Day Self-Care Challenge. This was created to support you on your self-care journey in a loving, sacred community of heart-centered, caring women that will offer you deep, lasting friendships and accountability during this transformational journey in our private Facebook group. This powerful experience is available to women globally online. Starting September 6th for just $1 a day for 22 days, you can start living a more joyful, happy, and healthy life. Learn simple ways to shift your mood, boost your energy, improve your health, and increase productivity. Go to I Am Complete Woman on Facebook under events to register. Time to stop neglecting you and choose self-care instead of self-sacrifice, because you are important. You are worth it. Hey, everyone. Happy Labor Day. Woohoo! Yes, it's Labor Day today, and I have a special show for you. I am here, Alicia Curry here, and we're going to be talking with someone very special in a minute. I am just waiting for her to call in because she is a very, very busy lady, and it is a holiday. So while I'm waiting for her to check in with us, I do want to read a little bit about her. So if you haven't met her before or heard about her before, I'm going to tell you just a little bit about her while we wait for her to call in to the show, because she is not here in South Florida. So this is who we have for you today is Lucinda Cross, and she's the voice of this generation. And actually, there was one thing I wanted to do before that. Before I introduce her with her bio, I also wanted to let you guys know of something very special coming up on September 16th. So on September 16th, I'm going to be joined with two other phenomenal women, Lydia Martinez Ebling and Cy Wells, and we're doing a workshop here in South Florida in West Palm Beach. And our workshop is called Be Seen, Be Heard Media Workshop. And that workshop will help you if you've ever wanted or desired to be on television, to get your voice out there, to be heard and be seen, because you think that you have a really great message to share. We're doing this workshop to help you book yourself on TV, or help you get booked on TV so that you can start sharing your message and being the audacious expert that you are out there. So go to beseenmedia.com, BESEENBEHEARD media.com, and check it out. And it's on September 16th. So before I forgot, I wanted to tell you that, because, sometimes I get to talking and forget everything that I was supposed to say. So those of you who know me know that's true. So I want to tell you about Lucinda Cross. Lucinda Cross is the voice of this generation. She's the recent recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award given by former President Barack Obama. She ensures that her span of influence is impacting lives all over the world. She has over 30,000 active members in her group, in her tribe, in her that she's influencing. She appears on television all the time, on radio. She does tons of media appearances, talking about media appearances. She's been on the Today Show. She's been on Dr. Oz. She's been on multiple, that might be her now. She's been on multiple media outlets. And so, hold on one second. I just want to tell her to just call in. So she's been on multiple media outlets, and she's also been featured in Essence magazine. So she is an accomplished best-selling author. She has 4 books on Amazon that have been on Amazon best-selling lists. She also has, she's an international speaker. Sorry. She's an international speaker. She's a corporate coach. She's crisscrossing the country weekly, delivering her high-impact words of wisdom, self-discovery, and strategy. She has packed out, sold out audiences when she speaks. And so a little bit about her story, because her message is here to activate you. That is what she's here to do. She's here to activate you in your journey for what you want to do. Now, Lucinda has a very compelling story of triumph, because as an 18-year-old college student, she got herself into a little bit of trouble. And I'm going to have her talk about it in a moment. I know I'm distracted because she's actually texting me right now. So we're trying to get her connected. So she was a college student, very promising college student, really excited to be there in college and graduate and complete her college degree. But she got herself into trouble. And we're not talking about a little bit of trouble. We're talking about major trouble, where she ended up in federal prison. Yes, federal prison at 18 years old. So her specialty is helping people get over setbacks to have a massive comeback, right? So she is someone who knows what she's talking about when she's talking about setbacks and how do you overcome a major setback. Going to prison at a young age is a major setback. And so now she, she has not just overcome her setback, but she is inspiring others worldwide to activate their zone of genius, to activate their gifts and their talents. And I'm really excited to have her on. She'll be calling in any minute now, so I'm here to entertain you. So another thing that she does annually, she has a conference every year in the 3rd week of September. So her conference is actually going to be this September 15th, 16th, and 17th, and it's going to be right here in Miami. She usually has it, she's had it in New York. She has had it in Washington, D.C. She's had it in Atlanta. And this year, it's right here in Miami. So those of you in South Florida who have been looking forward to seeing Lucinda Cross live and not been able to make it to those cities, you can come see her live here. It's September 15th, 16th, and 17th. Here. All right. So we just had a thumbs up that she is on the line. Lucinda, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
I know it's a holiday weekend. It's crazy. Thank you so much for joining me today on my show.
Yes, I'm glad to be here.
So you had a good barbecue?
Yeah, still moving around. Yep. Just, the family's giving me the side eye, but I said, listen, we got to take care of business.
So I just went through a portion of your bio, and I told everybody about the conference coming up, which we'll talk about a little bit. But I wanted to talk a little bit about, at the beginning, I said that you received the Lifetime Achievement Award from President Obama. What was that like?
So actually, I received it in the mail, and it was based on someone else's recommendation. And I mean, I did a whole video on it because I was just blown away that people actually,
nominate you.
When you're in the process of doing what you do. And the person who nominated me, is someone who, I mean, she's a major influence and ambassador. And just, for me, not even, it was just blown, like you could hear it now. Like I'm still speechless, like, wait a minute, me? Like the president.
Very humbling, right? It's a very humbling experience. Very. That's awesome, though. Congratulations. I didn't hear about that until I read your bio. So congratulations. That is awesome.
Thank you.
And what I talked about that you're activator. You activate people's dreams and goals. But what is your mission, really?
So the mission really is to help women and individuals. I work with a few good men now to really just be seen and heard. There's so many powerful messages out there and so many great causes. And so if I can help to support others to get on track and be seen and be heard, that to me is one of the greatest accomplishments because there's so many best kept secrets out there. People that are doing great work, are supporting the communities in which we live, work, and serve, have these wonderful foundations and their own mission. So my mission is to help drive mission.
That's great. That's awesome. You're saying be seen and be heard. And unfortunately, I cannot come to your conference because I'm doing a be seen, be heard workshop that day on the 16th, where we're helping to help people, entrepreneurs, get their message out in the media. So we kind of are on the same mission right here at this time. But
oh my God, that would have been a perfect collaboration.
I know. I had no idea that we would clash.
Yeah, it would have been perfect with all our media we have attending the conference who are looking for talent.
And that I know part of your what you do as well is to help people find their dreams and really bring that out of them. So tell me a little bit about the dream boarding and how you do that for people.
Oh, gosh, the vision board process is something that I absolutely love. It went from being a hobby to something that brings income for me as well. And I truly believe that everyone should put down their blueprint in living color. What is that vision in living color? And having that vision board and that dream board or dream journal or vision journal is key to really simplifying the vision and having some fun, going back to that 5-year-old girl, 5-year-old young man who had these great dreams ahead of them.
Right. Putting a little glitter on it, a little glue stick.
Right.
Have fun with it.
Positive affirmations, using the magazines, their favorite scriptures, whatever, and really just diving into the vision.
When we come back, we're going to take a short break in just a moment. But when we come back, I want to talk about, because I touched on the trouble that you fell into early in your life, because people see you in the media and they see that you're winning awards and all this stuff. So we want to talk about how you overcame all of that. Okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll be right back. Hi, I'm Alicia Khoury, and you know me from my radio show, Unleash Your Audacious Confidence with Alicia Khoury. If you lack confidence and boldness to really go out there and conquer the world, I'm here to share this valuable resource. In my book, Your Signature Style, Unlocking the Confidence, Style, and Influence of the Savvy CEO, I'll take you through a process where you can release your fears and embrace your femininity as a powerful tool to unleash your audacious confidence and win. This is where it all began for me, and I want to share it with you. Get your copy today at acradio.live. Bring out your beauty and confidence from the inside out. Buy this book today at www.acradio.live. Afraid of needles? Anxious about going under the knife? Do the words invasive surgery make you queasy to think about? After years of being mistaken for someone in her 20s, Alicia Khoury, a mom of 3 in her late 40s, finally got tired of hearing, "You should write a book about why you look so young." So that's exactly what she did. In her book, Age Younger, 21 Tips to Make Your 40s Look Like Your 20s, she outlines 21 of her top tips for looking and feeling decades younger. These tips can easily be implemented into your own lifestyle so you too can make your 40s look like your 20s. Go to acradio.live to order your copy today. Ladies, are you tired of working so hard and feeling guilty when it comes to putting your needs first? Feel like you give away a piece of yourself to everyone else, and at the end of the day, you're overworked, overwhelmed, stressed, and exhausted? We're so excited to announce the I Am Complete Women's Club 22-Day Self-Care Challenge. This was created to support you on your self-care journey in a loving, sacred community of heart-centered, caring women that will offer you deep, lasting friendships and accountability during this transformational journey in our private Facebook group. This powerful experience is available to women globally online. Starting September 6th for just $1 a day for 22 days, you can start living a more joyful, happy, and healthy life. Learn simple ways to shift your mood, boost your energy, improve your health, and increase productivity. Go to I Am Complete Woman on Facebook under Events to register. Time to stop neglecting you and choose self-care instead of self-sacrifice, because you are important. You are worth it. You're listening to Unleash Your Audacious Confidence with Alicia Khoury. Now, let's get back to the show. Hello, hello. Yes, I'm rubbing my hands in anticipation because we have Lucinda Cross on the line, and she is going to tell us how her story went from promising college student to the penitentiary and then back to this incredible success that she's having right now. So, Lucinda, you're still with us, right?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. So tell us what happened in college with you.
Okay, so I'll have to be a little discreet because I'm around some people.
Oh, okay. Little ears.
And it's all over the internet. They can definitely read it. But just making a decision when I was in college to, take, to basically kind of speed up my process to success and saying yes to an opportunity that I thought was great at the time because I was in scarcity mindset, hungry and, hungry for success, but not willing to do the work. And with that, yes.
Trying to make money quickly.
Yes, trying to make money quickly. And that, led to, yes, did I get to travel the world? Absolutely. Was the, carrying things that I shouldn't have? Absolutely. But what ended up happening is after so many trips, of going overseas, you
were flagged.
Had a knock on my door, and that knock on my door just landed me, in an unfortunate place,
right?
At an unfortunate time. And when all my peers are graduating college, I'm
4.5 years,
School of Hard Knocks,
right? 4.5 years in the School of Hard Knocks, and so what kept you going, and what did you do when you came out?
What kept me going is the vision boards, and understanding, my mother was a psychology major, so she always had us doing creative visualization. And, for me to sit there and look at, you don't have to be, you're not who they say you are, regardless of what you've done, and you can always become great. That's what I had to hold on to. So lots of reading, lots of books. The same thing I'm doing now is what I was doing then, motivating the women on the compound and supporting them and helping them to write their dream boards to have a vision when they got out. And, that is what kept me up. And that's what kept me focused when I came home to say, you know what, Lucinda, you can change your life. You don't have to become a statistic. You don't have to become this number that they've given you. And so that's what made me change. And I came out and I went back to college and started rebuilding my relationships with my family and started working in corporate America, then realizing that I didn't want anything that would hold me bondage, not even within a job that I didn't like. And that's when I ventured off into entrepreneurship. So and I never turned back.
Just to clarify, reading good books, keeping your vision board, keeping that vision ahead of you is what built your confidence and your courage once you left that situation to be able to rebuild your life.
Absolutely. Yep.
Absolutely. Yep. You have to change that mindset.
With other visionaries.
Yeah.
Surrounding myself with people who also believed in themselves, so
that's so important.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Jim Rohn
so not
says.
only when I coming out and finding dreamers and finding people who believed in a vision and doing more than the minimum, the bare minimum, and that supported me.
Well, that's great. Just so that if you are in a situation that you think you can't break free of, or you're feeling like you don't have the confidence to do something, you have to change your mindset. You have to read about things and surround yourself with positive, visionary people. So, where did the idea for activating your dreams come from? Where did that idea come from?
It came from, I was a huge procrastinator. After all of that I went through, I was the president of the procrastination committee because I was a perfectionist.
I understand that.
Yeah, so I wanted everything to be perfect. It never was just right. And then also I was always not expecting to win. I was, was in a position where it was like, I'm failing. And so that is how Activate was birthed, out of bondage, when I had to.
You had to push yourself to do it.
Yes.
You had to
take some action.
Get up and take action. Yeah.
And I read this book. It was called Strength Finders 2.0 by Tom Rath. And one of my top 5 strengths was activation. Then it was communication. And so I looked at my 5 strengths and I said, that's it. I'm going to start activating. I'm an activator. Why am I not doing it?
I think it's so important to take some of these tests, these like Strength Finders and Colby A, and so you really get a deeper understanding of how you operate, so that you can work within your zone of genius instead of fighting against it. So that's really great. So you have a conference coming up. I talked about it a little bit. I want you to tell us, in the few minutes that we have left, tell us what the conference is and what can attendees expect and how they can sign up for your conference.
Absolutely. So the conference this year is the 5th and final Activate conference.
The final.
In Miami. The 5th and final. We're going to move on to some other great things,
bigger and better things.
Yes. And so we have amazing speakers. Dia Sims, the president of Combs Enterprises, she runs the show for Sean Puffy Combs, and we have some ladies from Essence coming out. Top executives who's going to show us, how to become this Essence woman.
Right.
And Michelle Thornton from BET, her, so it's, we have such a great lineup of speakers, and they're not just there to speak, how would you say, not speaking at the people, but really looking to give them some strategies to take their brand higher.
That's
a lot of us have these great brands, and they're looking for that hand up, and this is what we're putting the decision makers right in front of their face. This is how you can collaborate. This is how you can connect.
And you have HSN that's going to be there too?
Oh my gosh, that's the big highlight. We've partnered with HSN. They're doing an exclusive product pitch at the conference.
Product
on
pitching.
Saturday.
So if you've ever wanted to figure out, how do I get on HSN? How do I get on Home Shopping? Go to this event on Saturday. They're doing a product pitch.
Yep.
You got to be there.
They're doing it right there.
They're doing it right there at the conference.
Who's going to pass up on that? 90 million. You may have the opportunity to have your product that you created in your home, over the stove, in front of 90 million households.
Wow.
I smell millionaire.
That's huge.
And that's what we're looking for.
That is huge. You can be discovered. You're waiting to be discovered. You can be discovered right there, at this HSN pitch. So how can people register for the conference?
Oh my gosh, you're such a blessing. Allow me to share. They can go to activateconference.com. Activateconference.com.
Activateconference.com to register. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be her final conference. It's going to be amazing. If you want to learn from those who are in charge, what it is you need to do to get ahead, to get success in your business, to take yourself to the next level, you need to be at this conference. activateconference.com. If you want to pitch to HSN, check out the website. Make sure that you fill in all the necessary forms or applications that you need in order to be a part of that pitch. And so, yes, Becca, you have to do this so that you can get in front of the decision makers. we're always as entrepreneurs. Well, how do we get a foot in the door? How do we get, in front of decision makers? Lucinda is bringing them to you at the Biltmore Hotel, right, Lucinda?
Yeah.
At the Biltmore Hotel in Miami on September 15th, 16th, and 17th. So you need to be there. Otherwise, you're not going to get the opportunity. It's not going to come around to you. They're not going to knock on your door. So anything else you want to leave us with, Lucinda, in the last 2 minutes that we have?
Whatever you do, now that we're coming to a new season in the fourth quarter, whatever you do, just take action. No more second guessing yourself. No more procrastinating. The time is now. We're always waiting for the right time.
Yes.
You create that time, and just go activate. That's it. That's all.
Just go activate. Words of wisdom from Lucinda Cross. Yeah, you just have to do it. You really have to stop sitting on the sidelines, wishing and hoping and not putting a plan in place or being a perfectionist. She talked about perfectionism. Sometimes I am struck with that same perfectionist disease where you think everything has to be in the right place before anything happens. No, you have to step out and do, and then the pieces start falling into place, right, Lucinda? When you step out and start doing. I think, is she still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I said, when you step out and start doing, that's when the pieces start falling into place for you, right? You don't always have the full picture right at the beginning.
Most of the time you don't.
Exactly.
That's the beauty of this vision board. You don't. If everybody could see it, they would do it. It's those who put in the work to make what they don't see happen.
Yes.
That's the most powerful piece.
Absolutely. Yes, Patricia, it's called faith. Yes, you have to step out in faith. You have to step out and believe that it's going to be there for you. So I thank you so much, Lucinda, for joining me today. I know I interrupted your holiday celebration, but
No.
I am so appreciative that you took the time to just stop in for half an hour with us. And ladies and gentlemen, next week I'm going to have another amazing interview on September 11th. So make sure you join us then. And until then, have a safe week. Everybody stay safe, stay dry, and I will see you next week. Mwah, 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 mwah. A wise friend always says to me, we have a finite number of minutes to spend. And just like you can only spend $1 once, you can only spend 1 minute once. It's your choice. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for choosing to spend some of your minutes with me on my show. I wish you love, health, and happiness to live your life with audacious confidence. I love you, and we'll see you next time.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly